Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on Goldcrest Valley. So, it's going to be a busy week. There's a lot to do, trust me. A lot to do. So off camera last night, we got field 26 done. Field 26 is a huge field to just do by ourselves. So we let that kind of go. From the live stream, or live streams over the weekend, we have some bales to pick up down in field 11. So it's somewhat similar to what you guys have already seen, but they do need to be moved and transported up to the cow yard. I do plan on getting cows this week, hopefully anyway, along with hopefully getting some sugar beet harvesting going as well. I'm not too sure what field that will be in. Field 7 is a possibility, but at this moment in time I don't think we can afford it, and we do have a good bit of money. I sold off some grain last night along with a few of the pieces of machinery that aren't used anymore, which was the Great Plains, and I think the header trailer I'm going to get rid of as well. The header trailer that I used to have the old combine header on, the big one that just does not work properly with the 40-foot headers, 45-foot. So as I'm driving the completely wrong way, I'm not going to bore you with just opening it up with a crap ton of driving, so we shall see you when we get to the field. Alrighty, at the field. So this has all been done up in grass. Some of it's not grown yet, so it looks really messy. It does not look pleasant at all. But we have these bales down here. I did up the last lot of bales were to sell. Now these aren't, like I say, these are kind of just for the cows, basically. Emergency cow food, let's call it. So I can get some cows and not have to worry too much about them having no feed right away. Oh crap, I could have gone that side. So, any of you that remember Sunday's live stream, I had just nothing but issues stacking these for whatever reason. I could not stack them to save my life, which was definitely irritating. But hopefully we'll redeem myself not doing that, I'm not, and be able to stack these okay. It seems like after the update something's changed. It really does. Because some of the way stuff is handling, most definitely it was not the case. So last night I purchased Battlefield 1. I was playing a bit of that late last night. I hope to get some more time on that this evening. And I blame Banky for that one. Are you seriously not able to push up? Wow. He got me looking at it and I was like, yeah, I probably would never play it. Then I looked at it a bit more, watched his video on it. He did a video yesterday. And I was like, screw it. Montjack has it. Banky has it. So it's a case of, well, if there's a few people that got it that I can actually play multiplayer with, that'd be kind of cool. So you never know. Come into a YouTube viewing window near you, there could be opportunity of me and Banky playing some multiplayer on it at some point. Not guaranteeing anything. As normal, a lot of you know he's pretty under the weather right now. Nothing too major. He's, any of you that don't know who Banky is, he's a friend of mine that literally just come out of nowhere. Wow, about a year or so ago now. Met for a game called Fishing Planet. Most of you, will probably any of my long-term subscribers will remember Fishing Planet. And he's just a genuine awesome guy. So that's how me and him met up. That's who you probably hear of me talking about the most out of anyone. He's become a really good, close friend. Really has. So hopefully we'll be doing something like that in the future. He'll probably jump at that opportunity, knowing Banky. Alright, so we'll get another double stack there. I'm really sorry that I didn't do this off camera. I kind of woke up today thinking, oh crap, I never did stack these. I ended up really just playing Battlefield 1 last night while having Farm Sim going on my desktop to seed Field 26. And it was kind of cool just sitting there playing a different game while watching it seed. It was like watching YouTube videos, but it was being done on my game, which was awesome. Now you may be wondering, why did I put some bales at the back here? No other reason than the fact of I didn't want to knock all of this off last night while I was streaming. Well, I say last night, Sunday. Bear in mind, I've got to remember this is Tuesday you're watching this. A few people may or may not know, I do record generally in bulk. Either at least try and get a couple of videos done, or challenge myself to get the whole week's worth of videos done in one day, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling that I'm kind of getting tired, and you can tell in the video, I do stop usually and do the rest on Tuesdays. But it's very refreshing to get that stuff done, and then you can work on other stuff during the week. And honestly, with me heading off to Canada pretty darn soon, I'm gonna have to get ahead again. It looks like Old Stream's map is going to be coming out as well. So that is probably going to be our first map we end up playing on Farm Sim 17, modded anyway. That's a fantastic map. I definitely recommend it. So look forward to playing that one. I'm not too sure how I'm going to play it. As I've said, I do plan on somewhat, depending on how that map's set up, I want to transfer across the animals. The animals that we've worked hard to get and look after, I'm just going to buy and have in-game, fully fed up kind of thing on the next map we move to. Just because I don't want to keep on having to do the animals over and over and over again. So it feels like we're changing up our scenery, but we're building ourselves up a herd. For the most part, vehicle-wise, I want to try and keep the vehicles that have hours on, like this, part of the farm. So we're moving farms. We're selling up this and moving on, kind of thing. Some vehicles may change. This JCB, or JCB. Jeez, oh, did I just call it a JCB? Wow. This John Deere probably will stick with me for a very long time. Some of you may or may not be happy to hear that. I've always liked John Deere. No, can't use that one, can't use that. Okay, that's a fair stack. So this guy is going to be around for a while. So the trailer we will literally just drop off. I wanted to get them out of this field, basically. But yep, that's a good stack right there. As of mods, there's really nothing to report on too much. We've got Follow Me, that is out. I showed you guys that yesterday. And I think that is about it as far as mods come. I did notice on American Eagles modding there is a John Deere 9000 series. I did download it, did quickly check it out. It's okay, it's not 17 quality. I kind of question if it's even 15 quality, FS15 quality. So I don't know. Alright, let's get the minimap up again. As much as I've been playing this, I still kind of get lost. The cow yard. Down there. So, when we get to the cow yard, I guess, and unhook this, we should be right back. Righty, pretty much at the cow yard. We did go in the wrong way. I just noticed that. My mistake. So here it is. It's an interesting. It seems like they've got more room than ever before. Whoa, slow down. So, I have completed my edits on this tractor. What I did was I stiffened up the suspension on it to the point of where it pretty much has none. Now, it is rock solid. There is a tiny little bit of give in the rear tires, sort of suspension movement, but I think I've got it at like 90 now. I presume the top is 100, but I got it locked right up, and it's handling really nice to how I like, honestly. So it's a change that I'm definitely going to pay attention to, and hopefully I'll be able to do to a lot of my tractors. So I wasn't going to feature this, but I'm going to. I've had comments in the past saying people do like yard work, so this is yard work. Truthfully. We'll unstrap these. There we go. And probably get a machine going planting. And let's stretch the legs of this guy over here. The 8737. This is definitely overkill. Really overkill. Where's the seat? Oh, that's right, our seat is up here. So what I was questioning and curious about on Sunday, I think it was, and possibly even Saturday. Saturday? No. Monday. Was why the vehicles are slow starting with the new drive control. So this is full throttle. And apparently they're calling it Vari-gear, or Vario gear basically. And it's basically to kind of mimic a CVT gearbox, I guess, from what I understand. I love Upside Down's work, but his description on new modules that they add do lack. I will say that, unfortunately. Okay, let's see what crop to go with. What do we actually need more of? I think, honestly, sunflowers is something we need a load of. But we don't have the head of that yet. Corn. We don't have any corn. And I've not done a corn harvest. Got a goodish amount of canola. Let's do a... Can we... I don't think we can plant sunflowers on this. I don't think we can do corn either, can we? No, we cannot. And I'm going to need a cultivator. Crap. I just realised. Oh. Alright, let's do a mix between sunflower and corn harvest. I think our seeder may not have any seed in it actually, so we'll pull this out and put it back in our little grass clump we've got going there. I'm not too sure what to do about this, guys. Whether to keep it there, possibly rent a loader, load up a trailer and dump this elsewhere. I wouldn't mind freeing up that side of the barn so I have my... And I'm pointing at the screen like there's a webcam. This side I got my fertilizer, well no, my seed, liquid fert, and then my solid fert and the weeder. So this is kind of the stages you'd go. I would go anyway. I'd go this, well, that would be very first, so it's the closest to the back wall. First growth stage we would go with this, last growth stage this. Leave the tram lines. So there's some method to my madness. There really is, believe it or not. So we're going to need a cultivator. I know what cultivator I'm going to go with. Possibly. It's a little smooth for the rest of the field, though. Let's have a look. That's a 6 meter. I was thinking this, which is a 6 meter fully mounted. The Horst is 10 meters, 69k. And that's 5 meters. I do like this one here, but it's only 5 meters. That's a nice in-between one. This is a new one, isn't it? I don't remember that one being in the game. 8 meters. I think 10 meters is a little too much. 52k for this. We can manage that. Okay, we'll go grab that. Yeah, because we have a planter. I can't remember when I got the planter. I think it was at the end of Monday's episode. There it is. You can actually see the tracks. I completely forgot we need cultivator. So, I guess we'll see you down at the shop. Just coming up to the shop. And there is our shiny new cultivator. I really don't remember this one being in the game. Is this a new one, guys? I have to feel like it is. I truly do not remember this. This is awesome. Nice little bit of kit. Yeah, that's definitely new. I don't know. Oh dear. Well, here it is. Seems to be pretty nice behind this thing. Didn't even see how much horse it requires. This tractor's 400 horsepower. It's got more than enough in theory, unless I get into fields, probably 25. I'm not going to need a big machine on this map. There is just, in my opinion, there is no need for a bigger machine. You could get into the articulated stuff, but again, my truck's just going to pull out. Yeah, no, you're going to slow right down. I just don't think there's the sheer need unless you're in that size of field. 26 is probably borderline. I seeded that solely with the 6 meter seeder. This has soybeans in it, I believe. I'm going to be doing a big soybean harvest, which I'm probably going to have to sell half of it on the fly. That didn't take too long. I was actually pleasantly surprised how long it did take. I can't remember what state field 12 is in. I really can't. So I'll probably run the cultivator on that while stacking the bales. There's never too much yard work to do on a map like this, unfortunately. Especially when you're still getting all the animals squared away. Around this way. But I'm hoping that that field up there isn't done. Something that 1.3 did come out with that I don't know if many of you know is camera sensitivity. That can be adjusted on the fly. I will say that, on the fly, which is amazing. Right here. So the high percentage you go, so 200. It's really quick. And dump it down to, say, 50. One extreme to another. It is very slow. So no need for mods like that anymore. Honestly, I like a kind of a quick camera. Maybe if I could get it maybe there even would be fine for me. Yeah, that's a little too quick, but not only does it do in-cab like most of the mods did, it does your person so you can actually quickly spin around and, oh, so nice. So we'll just bump that down to about 200, I think is where I kind of like it. So, judging by this, I don't think we have plowed. Negatory. Awesome. So let's unfold this new beast. I truly do not remember this one. Now the fully mounted cultivator set that I used to have, I believe is already out. That I will probably use on old streams. Now I will be going to old streams in theory if there's no other British maps out at that point that are decent quality. So about there. I'm just going to get a hired worker on it, but I do want to watch this. Yeah, I think this is a new one. I really do. Be nice. Could probably have put the doors on for this, but it's cultivation, so I don't know if it really needs it too much. That's questionable, I guess, depending on ground conditions. But cool. Back to our John Deere. I did get asked during the live stream is, why do you always use John Deere? Well, same reason probably most of you guys always use your favourite tractor. For that exact reason, it's my favourite tractor brand. Don't know why. Growing up, I had John Deere models, had Massey Ferguson models, had the older Massey Ferguson stuff like the 90s, 80s. But just John Deere was always one of my favourites, and I think the model of John Deere, you've probably heard me say I've got a Britain's model up in the attic. I think it is either a 60 or a one of these. I think it could be a 75. So this is 75, it's kind of ironic. Oh, wow, that couldn't even see the jaw opening there. Or the grab, whatever you want to call it. Now I am going to try and get the middle bunch, so I can do 2 at a time. As compared to stacking, I'm not too fussed if they fall off. At least I'll be able to pick them back up. Sorry about the abrupt pause there. Some kids were walking back on the way back from school, I presume, so they're being kind of loud. What? So one thing I never could do nicely with the grab, and that's pick bales up from the trailer. Either the spacing on them is pretty wide to allow you to get the grab through, or I'm just terrible. That's the thing I tend to do is, I've not watched any videos on how they do this, but I generally, if it's something that I don't know how it's done in real life, I watch videos on YouTube of the silage bale making and whatnot, and hope that it's got this kind of thing in it. It just seems in general the silage bales, I don't know, they stick. I think is the easiest way of putting it to anyone that I'm trying to explain it to. They tend to stick to one another, or the side of the trailer. And of course I get you're probably not supposed to be picking or trying to pick 2 of them up at the same time. Like that. Because you get a bad pick and it's just going to screw up. trying to just get a nice one. I think with this grab as well, the actual grab parts themselves are 2 different levels. If you look, so I level 1 up, and it's different spots to the other. I really should make it easier to grab, but it doesn't. It doesn't seem like it anyway. So the rat bales aren't going to get done much, that's why I don't have a round baler. I bought the wrapper because it was on sale. And I would have done the same thing if I got the baler. Might have the baler become on sale at some point. Oh, this is going to be fun. There's a whole load of sugar beets. A little too much for my liking. I don't want to be doing that much. Sugar beet harvest is going to be interesting because we have the Terra Fellis now. But I don't think I will use it because I won't be doing much. Oh, this is going to get terrible. Kind of cheating the system a little. But hey, if it works, eh? And they fall over. Oh dear. At times like this where I should be probably just doing one at a time. And give up. One at a time, they're fine. You do singly, and oh, they become a nightmare. Truly do. And I know when I had doing the live stream, people saying, well, "Why are you doing round bales?" Variation, I guess. And because we had the grass, might as well do some silage bales with them. And this is probably going to be the last time I do it. Just for this reason, is they're absolute nightmare to handle. I don't know why you would have thought them laying down like this they would be easier, but nah, definitely not. Hopefully I can get these off without an issue. Then I'd be laughing. I don't know how successful I'm going to be. Of course, I'm trying not to run over the crop on this side. I swear this Xbox controller is getting louder. Seems like it's the left bumper that's the loudest too. When I just press the... I know you can hear it in the video, and I'm sorry, there's not much I can do about it. So what are we going to do after this? Well, I hate to say it, but there's actually... Oh, there goes some crop. Other than sheer field work that I guess I can most definitely do. We may. This is gonna end badly. You watch. Yeah, over the field work, I'm not too sure, because there's some cultivation being going on right now. Guess we can seed it after that. Pigs and... That's good, that went well. The sheep are okay for the time being. I said that went well. The sheep may end up needing the first wool pallet removed. I can't remember if Dan told me I'm pretty sure he said the pallets just moved along. How did that flip over? I don't know. I do not know. Sorry about the running water you guys heard then. That would have been the toilet downstairs flushing. I think... Oh, yeah. It's annoying to say the least. So I'm leaving them like that. I've had enough of trying to stack them. Actually, the bale grab will leave down here, as we are not going to be doing any more round bales. So we've got another piece of equipment that we can sell, and that is the bale wrapper, because I am vowing not to do these again. So we'll go ahead and bring this lot back to the yard. Hopefully get the seeder going, and probably try and run the seeder on this tractor. So this silage clamp we will be filling at some point. I'm not sure where we'll be doing the corn silage. It's not going to be anytime soon. Maybe over the weekend. During the live streams I do that. I don't know. I'm not too sure how to do the sugar beet harvest by myself yet. I know I get offers about people coming on and helping, but thanks, but no thanks on this one. Appreciate you guys offering, but at the same time I run quite a few mods, some of them of which that are custom that I won't be releasing, like this tractor. So we'll figure a way of doing that. And by ourselves, effectively. Maybe just a case of renting a transport truck with the silage trailer on the back, or the chrome trailer or something like that. I know what we'll do. Okay, back at the yard. Disconnect this troublesome front loader. I don't get it. If anyone knows why sometimes they screw up like that, let me know. They get caught. And last time I did this, it was just stuck, so I may have to leave it on. There we go, we got it off of the tractor. So we have our seeder here. The Massey's already finished cultivating, that is awesome. This field, probably leave it in sunflowers. Quickly run up and go grab our seed. And unfortunately, it's probably going to be a video, so it's really very much stacking our round bales again. Which I did say I'd do off camera that I didn't. I kind of feel guilty for that. But hey, that stuff happens, I guess. Back out right, I'll probably be able to do it from there. So I'm guessing this is just normal seed. Please don't tell me we ran out of both. Oh wow, it doesn't actually hold that much. Holy cow. They've actually got legit numbers, so that big hopper may actually be seed, fertilizer. And these little tanks here, in game, may before the seed, like they should be. Because I didn't realise this fertilizes at the same time too. Oh, do we even have any fertilizer? No, we don't. Well, we are now stuck without fertilizer. Oh dear, what an end to a video. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Kind of definitely screwed up on that one. I'm not too worried about fertilizing actually at the same time because I've got fertilizer down on all these fields. So until tomorrow, sorry it was somewhat of a boring video, stacking I guess, and a little bit of cultivation and road travel again. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Till tomorrow, catch you guys later. See ya.